What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another late evening in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox, your brewmaster-in-chief. And this evening, in the BrewLab, I'm still coming at you from the early access event. Thanks again to Wizards for inviting me and giving me this god account where I basically have unlimited resources for 24 hours so that I can showcase all of the new cards from Phyrexia. All will be one. As I'm recording this, it's getting close to 9 p.m. in my time, which means I have about 2 hours left before I get cut off, which means time is a wasting. And so without further ado, let's jump into the last of tonight's brews. Mono white enchantments, simply called Hallowed Ossification. And I think it's time to give this one another whirl. It's a Hallowed Haunting deck, but there's a couple of new enchantments from the new set that are just push it over the edge, IMO. So we've got a lot of the usual suspects: Borrowed Time, Michiko's Reign of Truth, the Katilda, Restoration of Eiganjo, Hallowed Haunting, Spirited Companion. These are all things we've seen since Kamigawa and whatnot in this like enchantments matters types of shells. But Hallowed Haunting just fell off to the wayside because Selesnya enchantments honestly didn't need it. It might have been a little bit too slow even for that deck. But in a mono white shell, I think there's still something that can be said about it. It can obviously run away with games quite quickly, and when coupled with good enchantments, there's very little the opponent can do. I've gotten some incredible wins. I just beat Legend VD. I wish I caught it on camera, but that proved to me that it was worth showcasing to you guys. So here we are. Taking it from the top, we've got Candletrap, Ossification, main reason I'm playing this deck, hence the name. New enchantment aura. You enchant basic land you control. When it enters the battlefield, exile target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield. So just like insane, if you really think about it. The next closest thing we had was Circle of Confinement. It was only creature, not creature or planeswalker, and mana value 3 or less. This is creature, planeswalker, no mana restrictions, and the fact that it enchants a basic land and not something else makes it just a little bit harder to deal with than a normal whatever. Like if it was enchant creature, the opponent could destroy creature. In this case, he specifically needs enchantment removal, which makes it just a little bit tougher to deal with. So really nice. And then the second important new addition, I think, is Planar Disruption. Enchants an artifact creature or planeswalker. Enchant a permanent can't attack or block. Its activated abilities can't be activated. So artifact creature, planeswalker. Can't attack or block, can't activate activated abilities. Amazing, amazing piece of removal, or just, but alongside the Candletrap, opponents' things aren't going to be doing much attacking. Then we've got the Restoration of Eiganjo to discard Katilda and then play the following turn onto, at that point as an aura onto whatever. My favorite is, of course, putting it on the Architect because it's also got Vigilance, so it can dodge Wandering Emperor. And then when you attack with the Architect, it makes another Spirit, which also grows the Katilda because it gets +X for each spirits and or enchantments you control. So these two together obviously working really, really well. Full place at a Borrowed Time for some additional removal. Card draw with the Spirited Companion and lay down arms because we're mono white, and sometimes this type of removal isn't enough. You need to deal with something permanently. And that's the deck. Very early version 1. Other new cards are a sneaky one of Mirrex, which makes artifacts, which obviously synergize well with Michiko's Reign of Truth. We've also got 2 Eiganjos, 2 Mishra's Foundries, and a Blast Zone. And that's the deck. Hallowed Ossification. Let's jump into some games on the early access ladder and see how the deck performs. And maybe we'll get to take down another big name like Legend VD again, because man, I wish I caught that on camera. That was such a sweet match. I just destroyed him. None of his creatures were able to attack, and then he just ended up in top deck mode, and I ended up winning with Katilda. Katilda is fucking ridiculous. What a house. This point of the time zones, it's 8 p.m. for me. There may still be a couple of Australians and Japanese and Chinese and, you know, Southeast Asians awake. Definitely a bunch of Europeans. I don't know if the Americans are, you know, I guess there's a few that got up early or who are still up from last night playing on the early access event. But I've been queuing up against a lot of Asian people, Southeast Asian. K Kodama, great hand, fantastic hand. Nice. I like these planes. The art's okay. I still prefer my Godzilla lands. Hi. Rule. Nice. Another Candletrap is good. Okay. Fine. Where are you gonna put the counters, mate? I think we go with Katilda next turn. There we go. I was waiting for that Raiju. Now we can happily exile it. Land would be nice, you know? Oh, for God's sakes. Problematic, to say the least. When am I gonna get a land? Oh, that helps. Oh, God. Can I have a bit of luck today at some point, please? Would be nice. Opponent? That's what I thought. Oh, yes. Thank you. Okay, this time I'm freaking swinging. Block with the etchings. Please, no more gas, thank you. Land. Thank you. What does this do? Remove an old counter from activate only as a sorcery. No idea what that means. Oh wow. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So it gets +6/+6, which makes it 12/12, and that's game. There's a can't block. Boom, boom, boom. Hey ho! Whew. Nice match. Very nice match. Definitely got to see the full power of both those, Ossification and the other one there. Just amazing. And some clutch top decks for sure. Getting those banish and borrowed times when we did and everything was just... Le chef is a keys. Who's it gonna be? Ooh, the mountain goats. Hey man, you a mountain goat? What's going on? Priest, huh? A number of times today I've had that be a turn 1. Now we gotta save our removal for the inevitable 3-drop. Okay, let's get rid of this one now, and then Planar Disruption the next thing. Could be Besagers and all sorts of artifact enchantment removal, unfortunately. First white sauce. Okay. Can only take my creature, which is fine. That's pretty annoying. Planar Disruption on a Johnny. Gonna be sweet. Okay, back up a Johnny. That's pretty annoying. Okay, come on, enough with the lands now. Thank you. I've had enough with the lands now. Thank you very much. What else? Let's, I mean, he'll just cast the next one. But we get an additional trigger here. Then, you know, the legend rule one will go away. Okay, takes my Michikos. Dude, this is insanity. Absolute insanity. Like, come on, man. Really? This is where we are at right now? Come on, no flooding. That's enough lands. For the rest of the match, I don't need to top deck another one. There's some weird shuffler stuff going on with this last couple of there's the
join us in perfect harmony.
Dude. Dude.
Your hate disgusts me. We have allies everywhere.
Oops. Whiff, whiff, whiff. He's desperate for a white sauce, so I guess that's why he left it there. Dude, this is fucking insane. I just don't know what to say anymore. Like, how is it even possible for that many freaking lands? No, fuck it. Dude, if I get another land next turn, I will be very, 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 very annoyed. Like, insanely annoyed.
Phyrexia welcomes all.
Obliterator? Okay. Dude, this is a joke. Like, someone is trying to make a joke on me. And it's called the Shuffler. What the hell, man? Incredible.
Your defiance will be punished.
We've only drawn lands basically the
We
whole
have
game.
allies everywhere.
Are you supposed to be casting an obliterator like this, mate? Okay, that's an enchantment, but it doesn't really help me, does it? Watch there be a Wandering Emperor now. Ah, miracles do happen.
Enough with this resistance. Your efforts are futile. Every day more rally to our glorious cause.
Not a land, please! Ah. Dude. Seriously, man. That's the third infectious bite. Bugger off.
And there will only be
It's
Phyrexia.
not now, sweetie. Not now. Of course, he's got the third copy of a Johnny.
All flesh.
Wow, what a match. I'm drawing only lands. Opponent seems to be having trouble getting only green lands. Hallelujah, praise Jesus. Okay, I mean that should have thinned the deck out a little bit at least.
Your struggle is hopeless.
Just digging for that fourth. Oh my.
Every day more rally.
What are the
to our
chances?
glorious cause.
That was the fourth infectious bite. The poor guy. He just wants a white. Woohoo, baby! Let's go. Doesn't really want to block because then he loses the Rot Priest, and that's one of his win cons here. He's getting me close to 10.
Enough with this resistance. Your efforts are futile.
I think once I hit his his Vindicator with a lay down arms, he'll probably just concede. He's gonna need to have like a backup cameo safekeeping as well, etc. etc. Heyo. Okay, took a while, but the deck started to listen in the end. So let's throw at least 2 things at the walker. So if there is a Wandering Emperor, I guess something gets through. And then the rest is going face. Ah! That doesn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work on Planeswalkers. You just made a huge mistake. Your loyalty still goes to 0.
You'll join us soon, in any way.
Sorry. And now we go to the 7 total needed for the Hallowed Haunting, and the game is over, my friend. Wow, the number of lands I've drawn is just insane. Don't screw. Be a good... You're not supposed to do that. I haven't been scooping that soon. Anyway, nice. Very nice. Very happy with that. How are we doing for time on this one? Okay, we've arrived at 25 in the mark. I've already gone over my time for these short little brew texts during early access, and I think this is also going to be the last one for tonight. I've recorded enough to carry us through till February 7th, at which point we can really dig our teeth into the set once it arrives on Arena. So, jumping back into the deck with my final thoughts and overall review. Hey man, there's something to this. You could try and run a sweeper maybe, or 2, maybe like cut something and throw in a depopulate or something, but honestly, it's been just great. Like, I mean, that's so many, like, removal spells, or at least things that invalidate the opponent's creatures, that I'm feeling pretty confident as is. I don't know what else I would add or remove. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments, but Hallowed Haunting, back in the meta, IMO, and most especially in mono white, all thanks to Ossification and Planar Disruption. That is going to be it for tonight's gameplay footage. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you all tomorrow, I guess, with another fresh brew. And until then, this is Lone Fox from the BrewLab signing out. Peace, y'all.